Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be looking at MyOn, how to use it for your classwork as well as for your independent reading time. For more content, please subscribe to this channel and like this video. MyOn you can only use if your school decided to get the software. So you're going to be logging in using your school account, and if you do not know this information, you have to reach out to your school, or reach out to the teacher who assigned it, or just reach out to administration. For students who are in the current school that they don't use MyOn, but you use it in your old school, you can still get onto MyOn, but you're gonna have to you can still get onto MyOn, but you're gonna have to ask your old school for the information. All right. So to get started, you're gonna put in your school information, and your school will pop up. My information is here, but for privacy issues, I'm gonna have this blurred out. So your school, your username that you get from your school, and the password that your school obviously gave. I'm actually using a student's account because I'm obviously not a student, so I do not have a student's account. So then we sign in, and as you see, I have all her information blurred out. So first thing, when you sign on to MyOn, it actually lets you take a test. It asks you to take a test, and you find your Lexile level. All right. So this student has to take her benchmark test because she has to update the information. I'm not going to take the test for her, obviously, because I want her to have the right Lexile level. Let me take a step back. So the way your Lexile level is, it tells you what kind of books you should be reading. If you have a Lexile level of a 3rd grader, you should not be reading a book that's for a 12th grader. So MyOn intuitively will suggest books that are on your level. All right. So this student has to take the Lexile benchmark test, and then below it, you can see that her music teachers assigned her some work, and also me, I'm Jay Lawrence, I have assigned her some work for social studies. So that's one way you'll be using MyOn. Your teachers can give you projects that need to be done. Right now in social studies, we're looking at Golden Age Civilization. So she's going to go to the project called Golden Age Civilization. All right, so click on it. And in this project, there are 2 books for her. So let's look at the first one, just so you can see. And start the book. One thing about MyOn that a lot of my students like is the fact that the book reads to you. Like you're in the 6th grade, when a teacher assigns projects for you, the teacher is probably going to assign grade level books, but you're only reading at a 3rd grade level. MyOn is awesome because MyOn can read to you. All right, let's exit this real quick, and let's look at the information. This book is in her grade level. It's written to a 3rd to 6th grade level, but the book could have been maybe a 7th grade level book. Who knows? And the fact that MyOn read it to her makes it more accessible. So let's read this book. And play.
How did the Islamic Golden Age come about?
Okay. I also like that when you play a MyOn book, it's not robotic, it's actually lifelike, so it's more interesting to the students. So as I said, out of all the websites I've given my students so far, my students mostly like MyOn. All right, so let's get out of here. So this project is not done. That's why we're still seeing this yellow feature. But once the student read all the books in the project, or whatever the project specified, then the project is over, and the student now has the opportunity to use MyOn however they want. Another way you can access information on MyOn is just going to the library. All right, books could be recommended to you based on your Lexile level, but you can also browse categories. I know in my classroom, as I said, we're doing Golden Age Civilization, so my students can actually browse categories here using social studies and then find a book there, or they can type in the term Golden Age Civilization, or just Golden Age, and 122 books pop up. So here you can decide to narrow your search by Lexile level, maybe grade level, fiction or nonfiction. So you can use MyOn in a number of ways. This is how I envision someone using MyOn if they're doing research. The teacher might not actually create a project for you. You might have to just do your search yourself. So Golden Age, if you're doing civilization, maybe civilization, ancient Egypt. There's so many options. If I type in civilization by itself, I have 39 books. And you can choose whatever books you want. Even when the books are outside your Lexile level, a lot of them will be read to you. Well, those are the two ways I actually wanted to show you in the first way. A teacher can assign a project. If a teacher is assigning you work, you'll look for the project. If there's no project, then you're asked to look for your book yourself. Just use the search feature. You can like something and add it to your list. The student has no list as yet, but you can go back into your search history and let's put in ancient Egypt. Search for a book. Student can choose from any of these 189 books, and if you like one particular, you can add it to your favorites. All right. Mine has thousands of books that you can use, and especially with social distancing when the library is closed, go on MyOn and you can find any books that you want that you probably would have gotten from the library, from your school library.